Hi guys. Hey. I am recording this downstairs from my laptop because I did not want to drag it all the way upstairs. And I've never recorded on here other than live streams with tequila, so we'll see how this goes. Couple things. This week's Spirit Talk will be on my channel. That way, you all that are already subscribed will know. And I think I'm going to post it, and she's going to post it on Facebook. So, be prepared for that. I am going to do a walkthrough of a tarot deck. Actually, it's an oracle deck that I just got. This one. And I got it off somebody else's. Let's see. I don't even know if this got good sound, so y'all let me know. But the person that I saw do a review on this particular deck was Owl Moon 513. So if y'all want to search her out, I don't know her personally at all, but she does a lot of tarot reviews and talks about left-hand path, working with dark goddesses, working with dark gods. She does a lot of like informative type stuff, but I think she's like a professional tarot reader. And like I said, I don't know her at all. Not at all. But she was doing this. I was watching one of her chatty videos about something, and she was flipping through this, and I kind of came undone. But it's Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. Again, still figuring this whole situation out down here. And there is like different themes of these. This is the only one I've got, though. It's the only one appealed to me. But I found it on Amazon, and I ordered it through Amazon. And it's got a decent little guidebook. I mean, it's not color or anything, but it goes over the cards. So, and then the box is really pretty. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be the same size as my favorite oracle deck, which is the Halloween Oracle. And you know, those are larger cards. This feels like the same card stock, but they're a lot smaller. So it'll be easy for people with little baby hands like me to shuffle. Let me get an example. Okay. And actually, these cards might be the same size, because this box has a lot of room in it. So, we'll see. This is the Halloween Oracle that I think every witch loves, and non-witches, because it's just an awesome deck. Alright, so this is that, you know, it's the glossy, good cardstock, flexible, but not too flexible. And this is the backing to this. So it is a little smaller. But you can see it's very similar in texture. Now, with this deck, it didn't have the edges the way I wanted. They were white. So I darkened mine because I just think it looks better. This deck is like 3 or 4 years old now, but it's wearing off. But it just looks so much more put together and finished. This deck, now you've seen the back, which is like that. This deck has red gilding. And this was not an expensive deck. It was under 20. Seriously, good deal. Actually, I can tell you how much it cost. Because I'm doing this on that, I can use my phone and be like everybody else, has access to their stuff while they're talking to you. So I'm going to go to my past orders. I just ordered a whole bunch of stuff for earrings. I'll talk about that in a second too. This was delivered July 13th. And I'm sorry, correction. It's $19.37. So with tax, it is 20, a little over 20. My bad. I was looking at something else and got confused. But I've actually gotten 2 decks in the last couple weeks, maybe a month. This one was more special. Not more special. Just this is like, I'll show you the other one later. Anyway, so here's your back. Here's the backing. Now they are numbered. So like, and I don't want to go through the whole deck because it's 78 cards long, and that would be, we're already at 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna shuffle through and give some idea. So the very first one is All Hallows Eve, and the card reads, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiving howl as you stomp your might through the ground. I like that. And that is the card that represents that. So that's card 1. Here is card 2. A sacred devotion, a worship, skin deep rising from the ash, the waters you keep. Some of the sayings don't really resonate with. I didn't buy it for the sayings, but this is card 2, which is the altar. Okay, and then the ancestors card I thought was pretty interesting, their take on it. I'm not going to keep reading because I suck at reading out loud. That's an interesting, if you see her down here, and then you really start looking at some of the details like the axe and the log, another figure off to the side, the background, it's very shadowy. I think it's neat. Okay, so poison and spells. Let's go a little bit deeper. Because it's not like a suit of cards. It's not a tarot deck. So all these cards are different and they have different stuff to them. It's poisons and spells is card 28. Oh, I guess I'm covering some of it. Sorry. And then protection. Reflection keeps coming up for me today. This one was in this little. And I sent Tequila a song earlier. And the name of the song was Reflections by the Supremes, which is the theme song to my favorite show in the whole history of shows, which is China Beach, and probably nobody knows what that is anymore, but it was a great show and you should look it up and watch it. Ritual. I like the representation there. I'm not gonna read all that. If y'all are interested in this deck, y'all read it. Rooted. Now I will say some of the imagery is like Rooted reminds me of the one about ancestors, because she's, I guess, standing in the same thicket of woods or a similar area. You know, the trees in the background are represented pretty commonly. So that's apples. And then there's Cauldron. Ow. Now this next card looked real, just at quick glance, looked really, like I haven't gone through this either, so all these cards are brand new to me. Coming of Winter is interesting. The imagery is interesting on this one. They're saying that's her hand behind her back. She's got something else in her hand, it looks like, but I can't make it out. Like a band of something. And then the candle, and then what's going on outside the window. I don't know. Some of y'all might not be called to these, but I just thought these were gorgeous. Not... Oh, here's one. Bat. Evoke thy power, and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. That's a nice card. I like that card a lot. And that was my phone going off. Anywho, I got this deck and I haven't been able to play with it much. Banshee. That's a good one. I like this. Her eyes are so red in this picture. Anyway, so I'm going to be putting it on the altar. Dark Moon. Here's one. That's real pretty. dark moon / new moon, rising up, new things, new challenges, new doorways. Or you could see it as the reverse, closing things, getting rid of things, blacking things out. It just really depends on your interpretation. But I wanna dive into this deck. I've waited a couple days before I did this. So anywho, that's that. The backs are gorgeous. The side is pretty. It's affordable. You know, I've bought some decks that were like way up there. Like I asked for one for Christmas, and my son got me the mini, and the mini was $50 with no box, nothing. So I think it's affordable. I'm gonna play with that. I'm gonna put that on my altar soon. There's my front door with daylight coming through it. So it creeps. So okay, what else? This will probably still be my all-time favorite, but it just has a shiny place in my heart. I am getting ready to ship some earrings to Tequila. We have some shelves made, crystal shelves or trinket shelves, whatever kind of shelf you want to use it for. Those need to be finished, stained, and shipped. Those will take longer to ship because I still have to stain and finish them. And I'm thinking about doing some stencil work on one that I'm going to keep and see if I like it. If I want to offer that, I'm not sure. But those will be on her shop soon. She'll list those earrings, I guess, when she gets them. I don't know. But that's pretty exciting. And then I have some other things in the works. There's a couple things I want to try before I speak about them. The stenciling's not that big a deal. I feel like that's going to be pretty easy. And I think, you know, it would jazz the shelves up a little bit. Nothing crazy, and it might not even come to fruition. It's just something I was playing with. So I think, like, for me, I would want one, and that's how I try to think when I do stuff for other people. But it's not set in stone yet. Nothing I do is set in stone, except getting things to Tequila. As far as everything else goes, everything else is going okay. I will go through that other... See, the other tarot deck is a Rider-Waite tarot deck. It's just little. It's not the mini, it's the pocket size. Because I'll just grab it. My goodness. I've got my work desk by my working work desk. Or my altar. My altar is by the desk. I'm sitting like catty corner. Anyway, I got... it would be that picture, wouldn't it? Anyway, these are what I got. They're tiny, but it's just a regular... Well, not regular, I guess, but it's a Rider-Waite deck. But see, these are... Oh, hey, babe, bye.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You want me to put all of them?
Yes, please. And thank you for doing the thing upstairs.
Yeah, no problem.
So, these are easier to shuffle for me. And I don't know if I said this on a video a couple months ago. I want to say it was in April. I can't remember. It might have been May. I dislocated my wrist at work on a mop bucket. Because that's how I roll. You know, when you're angry, you don't realize how strong you are. And I was at work and I was heated about what I was talking about. And I wrenched down on the mop bucket handle. And my bones went like that in my wrist. And it was swollen up forever and I couldn't use it. Now it just pops funny certain times. It's fine. I got that figured out. But the point was, my mother has also had wrist issues. So the larger cards, which I can't read, I'm not going all the way over there. So the Rider-Waite deck is huge, right? So it's, I think it's almost 6 inches or so tall as a card. And I only have like that much wingspan, which I guess it's hard to tell on here, but anyway, I have a tiny hand. Okay, so these are adolescent scissors. They're not real scissors. I have a tiny hand. So these help. And Mom got, I think I gave Mom my Rider-Waite pocket deck. I think that's who I gave it to. And then I was just using my regular deck, but then after my wrist, I couldn't freaking shuffle anything. I feel like I just dribbled that time. So I broke down and got a smaller one. So this is the, I can tell you exactly what it is because I can use my phone. Hang on. Orders. Shh. I forget that it makes noise and I don't cut it off. It's the Universal Weight Pocket Edition. That's what it is. So I'll make it bigger so you can see it. It's that one. And it came in a little box. That's exactly where I ordered it from. And it was, maybe this is what I was thinking of. It was $14. $14.21, whatever. But I have the stuff going to Tequila this week. And I'm going to try and take Rowan's box to the mailbox. Because if I'm already going, I just got to get Alan to pull it out of the closet. I still haven't done that. When Tequila watches this video, she's going to mentally smack me. Because I told her I was going to pull it out of the closet the other day. But I need a tall person, and I forgot to ask the tall person when he was here to get it down. Now he's here, and he can get it down for me. So anyway, that's all. Nothing much going on. And the Georgetown series is on hold because I don't know how to make that happen without an actual camera. I mean, I could use my phone, but then I worry about, like, lighting and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm still working on the Georgetown series. I haven't forgotten about it at all. And in the next 3 weeks, I have some very interesting things happening. And I don't know if I'll video. I don't know if we'll go live. I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll just see. And for all those out there that need to hear it, y'all are wonderful. You're loved and cared for. And you are going to do good things this week. Just speak it into the universe. I'm trying to be a more positive person. Because I get to being told I'm negative. And I think I'm a realist. Which apparently is negative. Whatever. We'll see you guys later. I don't have another video planned yet. Except for Thursday when we do Spirit Talk. And then if y'all have any other ideas what you want to see, hear about, talk about, think about. We have the Conspiracy channel coming up soon. We're still tossing out names for that. We have it narrowed down to 5. If there are any topics that you would want us to cover, look into, dive into, blow the cap off of, whatever you want, send us the information and we will look into it. No promises, because I've already got like 2 pages of stuff that I want to talk about, but put them in the comments, and I'll see y'all later. All right, bye.